things will be dried out by then.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, definitely. So nice to see the sun today. You're seeing on the side of our screen our Red Cross fundraiser that we're doing. It's at La Fortune Park. Easy to just drop off a donation if you're out running errands today or on your way somewhere.
And one of the reasons is just because we've seen so much devastation across the area. You and I were texting back and forth last night that so many of the pictures we're seeing, Muskogee, Claremore, even in Sand Springs, are reminding us of Hurricane Harvey when we were down there seeing all of those houses flooded.
And you know, I was telling, we have talked about this before. I said this last week to you. I never thought that we would see what we saw at Hurricane Harvey here in terms of the magnitude, because I had truthfully never seen flooding like that. We were living here in '86, but I had never seen, I was young then, and so I'd never seen this level of flooding until I went to Houston for Hurricane Harvey, but I certainly never thought we would see that here.
Right, and the video that you're seeing right now, Fox 23's Preston Jones and his photographer shot yesterday in the Town and Country neighborhood, and you're just seeing water up to doors, up through the windows, and even in Claremore and Muskogee, we've seen it up to the roofs. And if we can actually switch video over to Hurricane Harvey, this is some of the video that both of our teams shot while we were down there. You can see cars flooded, streets closed because of the flood waters, and here's even some apartments that people were having to evacuate from. So this is just crazy that that's what we're seeing, is this magnitude
It
of
really
stuff.
feels very similar at this stage. It really does. So glad to see the sun out today and the water receding. I know some folks are having a really hard time going home and facing all this damage, but at least it's not raining again today.
At least they're able to do it in that dry weather that we're having. And temperature-wise, it's not too bad. We're in the 70s right now across green country, so it puts us a few degrees below what's considered our average high, which is about 83 degrees. But by the time that we get to Saturday, we're going to be back in the upper 80s, and that puts us about 5 degrees above average. And then we start to deal with more of the clouds, more of the rain and storm chances that I've been talking about. And it's kind of hard to see, but there are some little orange boxes right here behind each of these words. And that's because we're going to be pretty close to this average temperature of 83. I'm actually forecasting about 84, 85 for each of these days. And as we see our average high warm up, we're going to see those temperatures start to warm up as well. Fox 23 Skyview network of tower cameras. This is our Tulsa Hill Skyview cam. Gorgeous clear skies. And that's going to be my positive that I take away today and tomorrow. We have some fantastic weather to enjoy right now. Even though we do have a lot of that devastation, a lot of flooding still happening in green country, find a positive and soak that in while you can. 76 degrees right now, really not too bad. Dew points are not as high as they have been, so it's also not as muggy if you are spending time outside. If you do want to grill out tonight, maybe you've been wanting to because it is the end of May and you haven't been able to because of the rain, here's your day. 80 degrees by 6 o'clock, cooling down into the mid-70s by 8. Still very comfortable because we're not dealing with that muggy weather. Things stay nice and dry as we head into Friday. Here's Friday morning, not looking at any rain, stays dry all the way through Friday night. First part of Saturday, and as we head into the later part of Saturday, that's when I'm tracking all of these showers and storms coming back into green country. Overnight Saturday into Sundays, when I'm looking at really our first chance of storms moving in, things should stay below the severe level that we've had over the last couple of weeks. We still could have some severe thunderstorms. I'm not ruling that out, but I am going to be watching that it's not going to be as intense as what we've been dealing with. Rain sticks around as we go through Monday, all the way into Tuesday, even Wednesday. So this is where I'm talking about that we have some very soggy weather moving into green country, and we have to mentally prepare that there is going to be more rain headed our way. And even if we may not see rain in around the Lake Keystone area, we could still see some upstream, and that could lead to some more releases. So this is something that we're going to be keeping a very close eye on with all the flooding that we have going on all across green country. Here's my other positive, though, despite all of this rain headed our way. Look at these temperatures, 85, 88, and then we stay in the mid-80s all the way into next week. So even though those storm chances start late Saturday and they stick around all the way through the rest of that 10-day forecast, at least temperatures are staying pleasant. Coming up on Fox 23 News at 5, Chief Meteorologist James Adelot is breaking down some more about the storm chances we have headed our way, even with our great weather we have today.
A local dog park heavily damaged after Sunday's storms. Where it's located and how long until it's open.